firing fireworks all night. What is the city established protocol?
So actually, you can fire fireworks up until 12 o'clock, except for during the first of the year, it's all day.
All day.
On January 1st, yes.
Okay, and as far as if you're going to be doing with fireworks, you need,
Hold on.
you're finished.
Relax your arms a little bit.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
oh, okay. If you're going to use fireworks, there still needs to be a proper disposal. Could you elaborate on what to do with those expended fireworks?
As far as disposal of fireworks, if ever you attempt to light a firework and it doesn't go off, do not attempt to relight the firework. As far as disposal, once a firework is used, it's pretty much dead.
And as far as, we know, we've told people this, we've done stories on this, do not fire a firework while you're holding it. Do not, I mean, just, can you share some things that you guys have had to tend to that people wrongfully use fireworks?
Personally, I've never attended an incident where someone injured themselves using the fireworks, but I've heard stories. Fireworks are dangerous. They're actually classified as explosives. So if you use them and they ignite in your hand, there's the potential to lose digits or fingers or to injure yourself in a bigger way.
Could you talk about where a recommended space would be? You don't want to be between two homes in a little alley or cut. Give an idea of, if you're going to use fireworks, you're going to launch them, what kind of area environment should they be used in?
Preferably, you should use fireworks in open fields, away from anything that's combustible, such as homes or wooden fences, and make sure that you're not near any dry brush, so that brush fire would start if some of the flames get to the dry grass.
Beyond fireworks, people will be grilling out, doing other things, just some of the other safety things. You know, I know a home I covered a couple years ago that the grill was too close to the house. Next thing you know, it sparked, 5,000 square foot house burned down.
Correct.
What do you recommend on proper use of grills and that sort of thing?
So as far as grilling, you was absolutely correct. One of the main things that we try to convey is make sure that you keep your grills at least 10 feet away from anything that's combustible. Once again, that includes your home, any wooden fences, any overhead decorations, or any tree branches. And also place the grill on an even surface to prevent the grill from spilling. And as always, keep kids and pets away from grills to prevent accidents and injuries.
Anything that you'd like to offer as far as what you would do if you were that person as yourself, not as the fire person, but how would you approach it? I mean, you just put yourself as citizen. What am I going to do it right?
As far as grilling,
Yeah, and fireworks. You can talk about both of them.
yeah. So if I'm grilling, I'm definitely making sure that I'm far enough away from the house. I'm cordoning off the area to make sure that kids and pets do not come close. I'm using the correct equipment to make sure that I tend to my grill to make sure that I don't injure myself. Just taking those necessary precautions. And as far as the fireworks, doing those things, getting in an area that's safe, and using my eyewear and never allowing fireworks to explode in my hand.
Obvious question, but if there is a firework that goes awry, starts a fire, what should you do?
If there's a firework that goes awry before you ignite it,
No, if you fire a firework and let's say it goes off and it hits something, starts a fire, whether it's brush or whatever, what's your immediate recommendation?
definitely call 911 if you have an extinguisher nearby and you feel comfortable with using the extinguisher, you can extinguish it, but still call 911 to have an assessment done by the fire department.
Since you brought that up, maybe that's not a bad thing to suggest, that if you're going to operate fireworks, to have a extinguisher.
Extinguisher nearby. Of course, that is absolutely a good recommendation, that if you are using a large quantity of fireworks, or even a small quantity, having an extinguisher or some type of extinguishing agent, water, sand, or extinguisher is a good idea.
I'm good. If you guys have some, I'm good too.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
You did a great job, man.
Well, thank you. Try it anyway.